back, everyone. You hear that? It's a little Selena for you. Selena forever. Anything for Selena's.
Yes.
Tomorrow will mark the 23rd anniversary of the death of Selena Quintanilla. Selena was only 23 years old when she was murdered, but her memory and her music still resonates very much today. The generation that grew up listening to Selena is now sharing her music and also her legacy with a whole new generation. That story is being told to children in the new book, The Life of La Vida De Selena, a Lil Libros bilingual biography, which is already a bestseller. We have the authors here in studio. Patty Rodriguez and Ariana Stein are here. Welcome, ladies.
Oh, thank you, Vida.
And I've got the book as well.
Thank you. What do you think?
It's fantastic. It's fabulous. I love it. And there is no surprise why this is already a #1 and a bestseller. It's bilingual.
Yes.
So who came up with the idea?
We both did. I think when we came together to create our publishing company, Little Libros, it only made sense to honor her by doing a book that, retold her story for the youngest generation to know about her. It's so incredible to see 4-year-old girls and boys singing to her music and
having parties and dressing up like Selena.
Incredible. Yes.
Right. Her legacy, her life just continues to live on. So tell me about your personal connection. Is it just, you grew up just like all of us, loving Selena, watching her on, stage perform?
Yeah, I mean, Patty and I grew up listening to Selena, and she's just she's been so influential in our lives.
Yeah.
I mean, she represents everything we've ever dreamed of, and she's just the perfect person. She's her music brought everybody together.
Yeah.
She fought for what she believed in, and it was just
she was a strong woman. That's the other thing.
And we resonated with her.
Yeah. Well, here's the other thing that I love about the book is I say that it's a bilingual book because literally you're not only introducing kiddos to Selena and her life, but here's one of the pages, but it's also in Spanish. So for example, since her favorite food was pizza, su comida favorita era la pizza.
Yes.
So that also is pretty important nowadays to, it's good to be bilingual. Right?
And that's why we want, with Little Libros in our books, it's to celebrate our cultures, to celebrate our traditions. Yeah, not all Latinos speak Spanish,
right?
But Spanish is a very important part of who we are as a community and our culture. And I think it's important for our kids, and not just to speak Spanish, but to speak a second language.
Right.
So we're promoting it. That's one of our missions, to encourage parents to read to their children, not just in one language, but in two.
And starting them off young, like you guys have done in this children's book. So here's the other thing. Her life and legacy continues to live on through books, but also through a MAC-inspired makeup line that she inspired. Patty, you spearheaded this whole thing, and you brought some of the products. I'm going to show you. This is what it looks like. This is the lipstick. Selena was very famous for her deep red lips, and so everybody wanted to get their hands on this. How did you spearhead this whole thing?
Well, back in, I believe in 2012, MAC had released the Marilyn Monroe collection. And I saw it and I was like, well, if they can do this for Marilyn Monroe, they can most definitely do this for Selena, who, to me, I really feel she's the epitome of the American woman right now. And when I think of the United States, I think of, who represents the United States right now. I think Selena Quintanilla. Right. And I don't know what I was thinking, but I emailed the CEO of MAC Cosmetics. And I was like, I'm just a fan, but I really think you should consider creating a collection inspired by Selena, considering the fact that we are, Latinos are 3 times more likely to buy beauty products than any other group in the country. And I mentioned this in this email. And I got a response, which I didn't think I was going to get a response. And they said thank you, but nothing was done. And a few years later, I was like, we have to create a petition or something.
We have to do something.
We have to do something collectively as a community. And I didn't think the petition was going to go the way it did, but it exploded in a few days.
And her family is aware of this, right? Suzette was aware of the lipstick line.
Yeah, I called her and I told her, don't think I'm crazy, but
this is what we want.
This is what's happening.
You know, here's the other thing. She obviously was out there in November of last year for the celebration when they honored Selena Quintanilla with her own star
Yes.
on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. So that's something else. If folks come here, we know that she's in Madame Tussauds as well. There's a wax figure. We've also got some video from lines and lines of people who were ready to pick up one of those grocery bags with Selena's face all over it. Yeah, I mean, Ariana, you're not at all surprised by the people that line up for days for these types of things.
Yeah.
That's the impact she has. And it's crazy to see that after 23 years, this new generation loves her just as much, if not more, than we did growing up.
What do you hope people learn from this book?
I think what we want is for our community to be proud of who we are and to know that the power that we have. It's not that we have this incredible power. We're a very strong community. We're family oriented, and we, you know, just like she did, we're able and capable of doing whatever we dream of.
And we are just like Selena.
Yeah,
there's this
absolutely,
page how family was very important. Ariana, last couple words.
Buy our book.
If you can get your hands on it, it's a bestseller. All right, Patty and Ariana, thank you all so much. You guys have an upcoming book signing. The first is tomorrow over at a place out in Whittier. What's the place
Local
called?
Fixture.
Local Fixture. Okay, that's from 1 to 3. Then again, you guys are going to be signing more books on Sunday, April 8th, and they're going to be at the Tustin Toyota. That's from 3 to 5. The book is available now, unless they are sold out, which I hope they're sold out because that just means we're spreading the message of who Selena was.
Thank you so
Wow.
much.
All right, anything for Selena's, Megan?
Oh, my little girls will love that book. Still to come.